We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brian Reynolds, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Mitch Keller, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 44 home runs and 104 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Moustakas, the runner at second with 1 away. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Joey Votto, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Castillo gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Sliding into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Newman.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
The 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, The right fielder, Gregory.
Digging in,
Oh,
Gregory
Polanco.
Polanco. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-1. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Freddie Galvis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Reynolds is on the move for it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Here it comes on 1-1. Nope. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield, and give this guy at third a chance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Senzel. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jose Osuna. First offering on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Osuna brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. On the year, Osuna is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Zunino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Jason Martin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Eugenio Suarez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3 and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And 2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Josh Van Meter has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 17.
Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Leading up for the Pirates, the pitcher, Mitch Keller.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moustakas ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Frazier is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in at 332. and even 20 home runs and 86 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he fouls this one off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Martin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
The 1-0 home.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now the 2-0.
That's outside.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Stephen Brault answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Stephen Brault.
Nick Castellanos now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Reds out in front, 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus
Third
far.
baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Lifted in the air out to right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Now the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Jesse Winker hops this one up. Newman onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Freddie Galvis is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
That's bolted.
Lifetime against this pitcher. An impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at-bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
The 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Luis Castillo. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. No balls and a strike to count. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 6-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Jason Martin. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pitch on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 home.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but foul. Down the third baseline, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 43, defense. Throw.
Kevin Kramer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 7 homers and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Votto is over to take a look. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Now
Yeah,
back,
Batty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he popped him up. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Standing in now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now to the plate, Colin Moran. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Osuna.
In now, Jose Osuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Galvis is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 6 and the Buccos 4. Robbie Erlin will make his by now very familiar trek to the mound as he'll be appearing in his 105th ball game of the season, one shy of the major league record. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Erlin benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 1-1 home. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Josh Van Meter looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still lead it 6-4. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. hot shot down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3
Now
times he's gone
center
down on
fielder,
strikes in this one.
Jason.
So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Jason Martin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost
Now
your
batting,
confidence on
the
the mound,
pitcher.
I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball
attention,
for the
please.
punch out on that one.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled away. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains steady. It's 6-4. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Come on, Pirates.
The 0-1 delivery. Feliz playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
The left fielder.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Martin is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Newman brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 6-4. Standing in, Kevin Newman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So digging in now, Adam Frazier. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go.
Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 6-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here it comes. Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Cincinnati. Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. This one's down to third. He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The third baseman, Josh.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is in the air out to right field. Polanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the Buccos 4. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now
at the plate, Colin Moran, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Garrett, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Garrett has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
batter,
That's
the
back-to-back
first
Ks,
baseman.
and he's making it look
Okay.
pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jose Osuna, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Get down, 1-1.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Kyle Crick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits to this point.
Castellanos.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Jesse Winker is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
left fielder.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
So here's Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
For the Pirates, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Striding in once again, Jason Martin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Sims, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Barnhart has a play. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 30, Kyle Quick.
Brian Hayes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Brian Hayes.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-4 tonight. The Reds, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Jose De Leon earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Mitch Keller couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.